All right, Force family, so we're just throwing some dinner together really quick, and I realized I was out of my dressing, and that's one of the staples that I need because I love my sauces. So we're gonna make ourselves some good homemade creamy dressing, right, Gigi? While she eats her bread. Okay, so I'll throw the recipe up, but I might switch it up a little bit because I like to put in just some different seasonings, some different options. I don't put as much olive oil in or salt sometimes, but I'll put in what is the official instructions and ingredient list, but for now, I might deviate a little bit from that particular thing. Anyway, okay, so start off with, let's see, it says 1 medium avocado. So this is what's gonna give you the kind of the nice, creamy, the rich creamy taste to it. Because we're gonna put some non-fat, not non-fat, some plain Greek yogurt in there. That'll make it nice and yogurty, give it some consistency, but the avocado gives it that nice kind of dark flavor to it, which is really nice. This one's about done, so this avocado is about ready to be done, so I'm glad we're using it right now. 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt. We're using, you can get the non-fat. We're just using the regular Greek yogurt. See what I say, 1.5 cups? Yep, there's your cup. Am I recording? Yes. So there's 1 cup. And I'm putting this again all in the blender. Don't have to use the blend tech, but it's a nice big one. And you just kind of mix it in here. You don't actually blend it very much. Let's see. 4 tablespoons finely chopped herbs. So this is where I deviate a little bit because just for flavor's sake, I like to kind of pick some of these, the McCormick or the different flavored seasonings to go into my dressing. So I just kind of, depending on what I plan on making for the week, and maybe we'll try the Montreal steak or the Mexican or the Asian. Let's see, what have I done recently? Salad supreme, mesquite. Yeah, we'll try the Montreal steak. And I have to be careful because Lori likes to eat this too, and sometimes if I go too crazy on the spices, she doesn't like it. So it says for 3 tablespoons, I'm just gonna go 2 because this is already pretty, what am I trying to say here? Pretty intense flavor from the seasoning itself. The recipe calls for some salt and white pepper and stuff, but I'm gonna skip all that because that's what I'm basically putting in with just that seasoning. It calls for 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. I don't usually put 3 in, I usually just kind of squirt it, but I'll measure kind of 2 in today because I feel like it could use a little more zing last time. Let's see, what am I forgetting? 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Just mix it nice and whoa, hello. It's slippery, it's oily, smooth. 1/3 cup of olive oil. This is just your extra virgin Winco Foods brand. I'm pretty sure that's about it. So their suggestions for the herbs are like parsley, mint, cilantro, which would all be good, but I like to say mix it up quite a bit more than that. Just because if I've already had a whole bunch of chicken in the week, or ground turkey or Mexican, I like to throw in maybe some Asian spices and do some more stir fry stuff, or you can mix it up. It's really kind of fun to be able to do it. So you're not stuck with just like the ranch that you like or the Thousand Island, or you don't have to buy a whole bunch of different kind of dressings for your salads or other things. Am I covering your face up? Your pretty face? All right, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right for you guys because I'll just do it and I'll eat it regardless of it turning out perfect because it's still gonna be good. And then I don't necessarily just put it on, I just put it on the lowest speed and I hit go. Look at that, nice and creamy already. This is kind of how you make ranch. So I just kind of let it go till it looks like it's getting creamy. I don't want to go too much because it'll get all soupy on me. Now I'm just going to give it a taste and see if I've gone too far on the seasoning. Because it's not an exact science when you throw in one of these other seasoning mixes. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good combination. Laura, you want to try it? I'm double dipping the spoon because it's my house. So if you come to my house, you might get double dip spoon. It's not as strong as last time, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, for our dinner, I'm gonna mix up one of the really quick and easy staples in our house is a little bit of homemade dressing, a lot of baby spinach, so we're gonna do at least a cup each. Oh, you wanna try it too? Well, come over here. And then we'll get a can of tuna out each and kind of just mix that into a little tuna salad. Sometimes they use the baby spinach as like dippers, kind of like your salad, Asian salad things, dipper things, whatever I'm trying to say. I'm high class, I go to high class restaurants. Yeah, so that's just a pretty good flavor. So that's a really quick, obviously it took me less than probably 2 minutes if I wasn't talking, just to mix that up really fast. It's a few ingredients you have around the house. You can have 1,000 different varieties, different tastes, different flavors, all off that same yogurt base, and you can just go to town. And I really need my sauces. I feel like that's one thing that I miss when I stopped eating a whole bunch of ranch, a bunch of these dressings and mayos and things, is I thought, I'm losing all this flavor that I had, but now I can gain it back, obviously within reason. A good serving size, if you're talking about 20-day fix, you get an orange one for dressings per day, and I found I use about half of this on a salad, and it's totally fine. So I'll do 2 salads a day, or I'll actually use this as the mayonnaise as on some kind of a sandwich or a burger or something, because it has that same kind of moist flavor to it instead of putting a whole bunch of other different kind of sauces on it. So anyway, creamy dressing, one of my favorites, and we're having dinner now. You don't like the yogurt? All right. Andy, you want to taste this dressing? Hey, I forgot to mention, so what we do then after we make this is to keep it in the fridge. You just grab yourself one of the blender bottles, the Shakeology bottles, the shaker cups, whatever they're called. Just put that sucker in there. You don't put in like the grate or anything. Ready to go, you pull it out, you shake it up to kind of keep things mixed up, and you have your dressing ready to be eaten and enjoyed. Right? How's your yogurt?